Welcome to that Synth Show. Just chilling. Gonna check out some news. The beautiful PPG 300 Modular. Absolute beast. We'll check that out in a second. We'll check out some more synth news coming off the Kumite hangover. Welcome to that Synth Show. Let me get the chat popped out while we're relaxing here. Slug Life, you know what it's about. If you don't know what Slug Life is, then you just don't know. And that's your own problem, not mine. Because Slug Life is for the underachievers, baby. You know what I mean? Hold on. I gotta get this all figured out. One moment. Just gotta get this over here so I can pull the chat up. There we go. Turn the live chat on down here. Add that to the screen. Starting a little late. I was feeling like, you know what? Might as well just do a little something here tonight. This chat, he's back, baby. There he is. Yeah, Echo Craft. You're right, we're back. Let's jump over to screen number 2. See if we got things geared up properly. Screen 2. Oh yeah, screen 2 is looking good. For some reason, the camera works smoother here. If I roll back to the other scene, seems like I got a little bit of slow-mo going on, but that's all right. If you don't know about the Slug Life, man, that's the new merch about to drop. Woo! Slug Life, I don't know, I'm feeling it. I'm loving the Bro Synth Network, but the Bro Synth Network's hardcore. We gotta bring the Slug Life back, man. Like I said, this is for the underachievers, man. Everybody out there who's getting it done with the least amount of effort, with the highest quality, man. That's Slug Life, you know? Slug Life is all about when you want to do something and you just don't, because you just don't want to. That's Slug Life. Slug Life is when you know a deadline's approaching, but you say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to take it to the wire. I'm going to take it to the wire. You know a slug got 27,000 teeth, right? And its slime is made out of non-Newtonian fluid. That's why it can walk across a razor blade. The slug slime, baby, non-Newtonian fluid. Anyway, this ain't National Geographic. This is that Synth Show, and we're gonna hit some news tonight, that's for sure. So stay tuned for the Slug Life merch, man. That's all in production at the minute. We'll be dropping that later on, but I just wanted to give you a little taste because I think it's gorgeous. And we got it in black too. So that's cool. But man, I was looking at this PPG Wave. What's up, Pentasonic? What's happening? This is just a hangout with the chat tonight. What's up, Tactical MIDI? Harmonic Sonics? Larry's Beat Lab? Probes, everyone's in here. What's happening? I didn't expect to see all you guys showing up. Thank you, Echo, for that little donation. That'll help me pick up an espresso double shot tomorrow before I go to work. Echo is one of the biggest sponsors of the show. I'd like to thank Echo Craft as always. Tactical MIDI's here. Hans Volt's here. Floating Robots is here. Yeah, cool stuff, man. So I was perusing the news. I was downstairs just chilling. I was like, you know what? Let's see what's on to go with the synth news. I haven't looked at it in a while. To be honest with you, the synth news has just been boring me to death lately. I had to like step back from it and take a little break. And then when I took a little break, I was like, damn, I think it might have got more boring. So I came back and I was like, all right, let's check out what's going on with the news. Now everyone's sending me links being like, check this out, check that out, check it all out. So I figured we'd go look at it. And this here is the news I came up with, man. You know, the Machine's one, he loves this thing. He loves the modular setup. He's got, I think he told me the other day, he's got about $120,000 worth of modular gear in his house. I couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, are you serious? You spent $120,000 on modular gear? And he was like, bro, he looked at me through the face cam and he goes, bro, money talks, wealth whispers. I was like, dude, that's bad. Bad to the bone. All right, let me get the chat pulled up on this screen too. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, right up top. Let me move it down bottom since the Kumite is over because there's no need to have it up top there. There we go. Perfect. Right there. Right out of the way. Okay. Loonsberry pedals, baby. The greatest guitar. Third wave arrived today. Dude, that's sick. Nuts. Can you believe it? You got the Leviathan and you got the third wave. That's wild and crazy. How's that music? Let me turn it down a little bit. And I just want to thank some people from the Kumite last night. I want to thank Tasty Chips Electronics for sponsoring it. If you don't know, it's a musical competition we did. We already got 2027 rule set geared up. I'll announce that later, but that's a long ways away now. Everyone needs a break, and I want to thank Tasty Chips Electronics for sponsoring the Kumite. I want to thank Loonsberry Pedals, Greg Loonsberry himself, Absolutely awesome. I want to thank Fred's Lab for sponsoring it, The Dark Slide, and Iowa Trading Company for all sponsoring the Kumite. And some cool creators out there. Symptoms of Reality sponsored it. Banana Rider 69 threw something in. Twin Cities Auction, aka Snow Beast, put something in there. And we had Noir et LeBlanc put in a modular starter pack too, which is super cool. So shout out to that. We got a couple new invitees for next year, and you can guarantee that we're gonna have some pop-ups, Kumites during the year, like one-offs and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I think everybody had a good time. When the Kumite is over, it's like, it's exhausting, man. It's hard, you know, especially when you got some people who live in that slug life, you got some people who aren't, you know. So when you're living the slug life, sometimes it's a little bit easier, but some people who don't live the slug life, they're a little more type A personality, they get a little more wild. No tears, all tissue, baby. That's right. No tears, all tissue, for sure. All right, I dig it. So I got to show you this again because I thought this was super cool. I made up this the other day, and I got it in black too. Hold on. We got the Slug Life merch coming hardcore. A little play on Thug Life, but we're living that slug life, dude. Slug life for sure, you know? This whole channel was built around slug life. It was like, how can I make this look like it's edited without editing? How can I make this look like a highly produced show while it just being produced by me? How can I make this look like more than it is? And that's slug life. You're always trying to dress it up a little bit. So I'm representing the slug life, and I think there's a lot of slugs out there, and a slug is a compliment. Anyways, let's get to the news before everyone bails on this chat. But this is a little bit of live and in color here tonight. Slug life is all about leaving trails. Yeah, let me make this chat a little bigger too. Hold on. All right, let me make that a little bigger. There we go. A little bigger there. See it all better. Just got to sit up higher. Got to get that lobster posture, baby. Got to get that lobster posture. All right, let's get over to the news. Let me know if that music's too loud, but it is what it is. Okay, so we got this PPG Modular 300, a faithful recreation of one of the rarest and most exclusive modular systems. Now, if you don't know anything about modular ain't for the broke boys, okay? You don't get into modular, okay, if you're broke. And if you are broke, you're going to be more broke. And if you got a lot of money, you're going to be broke too, because it's an expensive habit. It's like it's that modular crack, you know? You take one hit on the modular pipe, and before you know it, you got 2 teeth, you lost about 45 pounds, you got no more hair, and God knows what you've been up to last night. That's what happens when you take a hit on that modular crack pipe. You get sucked into the dark depths, you know? And if you think you're going to buy this thing, you better have 10 G's to get a hold of this cat. So listen, if you want to hit that modular crack pipe, buckle up, baby. Because once you hit it, they say you can't go back. Okay. The PPG Modular 300 came back all high-end. Let's get over to the big screen so we can get a look at it. There we go. Multiple screens means multiple themes. Okay, the PPG Modular 300 is coming back. All its high-end analog glory. We're going to get a little taste with a video here. PPG Modular 300. What's up with all the PPG re-releases these days? We just had news of an unofficial PPG Wave rack mount synth. Ooh, I shall check it. Oops. Ooh, double view? Damn. I didn't know you could do double view. Shit. New feature unlocked. Look at this double view. Oh, sweet. All right, so we'll do this one first, and then I'll friggin' move that one over. All right, PPG Modular right here. Rack mount synth just got released, and now Wolfgang Palm's first product, the Modular 300, is coming back. Let's get a little taste of what this beauty sounds like in what, 10K? Okay? 10 bands will get you. To be honest, I don't know who's playing that. Han 10. The Machines 1 on the Surge blows this cat away, whoever he is, but God bless him because he's playing an old piece of kit. Let's just move forward, see if it changes. All right, $10,000. I don't know. Maybe the sound isn't that great on that. I don't know. PPG Modular 300 recreation, new approach, portamento. So here's all the modulars you get. We got to give it another shot with another video here. Okay, let me just unsplit this. Separate them. Boom. All right, let's check this out because I feel like that little screeching and crack. I don't know what that was, Hans. That's what I'm saying. $10,000 for that. I mean, Wolfgang Palm. Let's hope that this one is better. I'm into it. Listen, I'm taking a different approach in the second half of 2026. 25% of my year was dedicated to the community in the Kumite. The last 75% of the year is dedicated to being positive about everything. I'm only doing glaze. I'm not doing no negativity. So don't anybody in the chat try to pull me into that. Okay? That's all I'm asking. I'm asking for a little bit of damn respect from the chat. And don't be pulling me into the Dark Samurai vibe. Okay? We're going full Synth Samurai. Okay? I ain't going Dark Samurai. I'm going positive. 75% of the year, you guys got to keep me in check. Don't be pulling me into that darkness, okay? Where I start freaking out, starting wars, acting all crazy, okay? We can't prove Jumpstart, right? Do you understand? We can't do it. We have to fight it at every cost, at every turn. Okay, let's check this out. Hopefully it's better. I don't know, man. I need a reference because I'm just losing my mind here at the sound of that, especially if it's 10 Gs. Hold on. Synth. I think the Machines one. I want to hear what it actually sounds like when someone can actually play a modular unit properly. Let's see. I know he's got one here somewhere. He's been doing a couple over here on the Synth Renegade Mafia channel. Let's just check it out. It's one of the latest videos. Did he do it on here? Oh, it'll be under live. Machines 1 Gaming. Where the frig is the damn modular, baby? Oh, maybe he did it on his channel. Did he? Ooh. All right, let me check it out on his channel. I think he did it over on his. He just plays video games on this channel now. So, let's see. Here we go. All right, let's check out a little bit of this, shall we? Shaking the Earth with the Surge Modular from 2 weeks ago. All right, I like the sounds of that. All right, test. No, okay, you see that? That's the Machines one. Let's listen to this again. Okay. Okay, that's the rarest, what do they call this? The rarest, one of the rarest, most exclusive modular systems. And it sounds like that. I don't know. To me, when I look over at our boy here, let's hear another comparison. So that's one. All right, so one more time. I got to give him a chance. I got to go forward. Okay, let's hear this one again. Let's go forward a bit. PPG is a little heavier? Yeah, heavier in weight. That's about it. Okay, I don't know. I'm not a modular guy, but I'm telling you right now, when I'm listening to that, maybe it's just because the Machines One is the greatest modular musician on YouTube. Hands down, by far, he's the greatest modular musician on YouTube. Easily. He's better than everybody. Now, everybody out there can make a lot of bleeps and bloops and get into algorithmic, up, down, all around, plus, minus, 2 plus 3, 7, whatever. They can do it all, but they can't make music with the modular system like the Machines One. All right, so let's keep reading about this. We've got PPG was promising a true recreation of the sonic character of the original, including high-end transparent analog sound, ultra-fast envelopes and oscillators. Cool. With exceptional tracking across multiple octaves, PPG Modular 300 pricing and availability. We're looking at price is 9,790 buckaroos. Ooh-ee. What's this? Let's check out the other one they had here. Where is it? New PPG Wave, Synth Journal. I don't think that's it, is it? Huh. I just had the double window open. Where'd it go? Let's see if it's back up here. Hold on. Is it this one? Synth rack mount. Huh. Oh yeah, they're coming up with the new rack mount. That's right. Okay, let's check this out. So this is the PPG rack mount, faithful recreation of the original PPG Wave 2.3 on the horizon. Let me see. Let me get a little bit closer look here. We got a Nord modular editor. I don't know why that's there. We got whatever to that. I'm looking for the PPG Wave. Here he is, unboxing my birthday present. New PPG Wave 3. All right, Wolfgang, Palm, baby, let's check it out.
Hi, everybody. This is a birthday present from my friend Daniel Saxlid.
Sweet. Yeah, you want to know what the Machines One's modular unit cost? I told you when you told me that it's about $120,000 all in so far. 120 grand. His Surge module is about 10, and I think he's got another 35 or 17 sunk into the other thing. I don't know, man. What are you pocket checking? What are you pocket checking the Machines One's modular unit, Hans? Pocket checker. Sorry, not pocket checker. Pocket watcher. The modular pocket watcher. Yeah. I agree, Pentasonic. Even I can do that. And I just play a musician on TV. Even I can make those modular sounds with friggin' the monopoly.
I think we need 2 people to get this.
Looks like it's heavy.
Out here. Okay, now it's unpacked. Now we can carry on.
It's like an Echo Craft unboxing right here. Let's get to it. All right, here we go.
Ah, wonderful.
Let's get a close-up.
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty.
Very nice.
All right, then he says, at this point, I was desperately trying to find out if this new PPG Wave was a resto mod where some clever individual called Daniel Saxon had taken the guts of the PPG original, blah, 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 blah. Wolfgang shows the PPG Wave in all its glory. He's got it set up right there. Let's get this on the big screen. Ooh, gorgeous. Man, PPG City right there. I don't know if that's a real picture, is it? Never can tell these days. You never can tell. And then we got some other baloney down there. Yeah, so the new PPG Wave is coming. That's interesting. That's interesting. What's the amount of what? What are you asking? The amount of what? All right, so that's the PPG Wave. Boom. And then we got this thing here. We got this. All right? We've got the Haken Audio Slim 2.1 Continuum, the most affordable Continuum keyboard yet. Now this goes down the lines of Osmos Expressive E. You know, you've got that, you got the wiggle wiggle horizontal and you got the wiggle wiggle vertical. All right, and then you got the wiggle wiggle up and down on this little thing here, and it's cool. 2 octaves, MPE power controller. This is the Wiggler Central. And if you like wiggling, this is where you're going to go. So let's check out we got a little video of this beauty. Let's see it. How much? Oh, the original is, damn. I got to show you that on the big screen. The original is $5,800. The new one, the mini, is how much? What are they telling? They probably won't even tell us the price, will they? What are they saying it's going to come in at? Ooh, $1,800 for a MIDI controller. Eee. Does it come with sounds? That's the question. Egan Matrix sound engine inside. All right, yeah, it comes with sounds. Thank God. Thank the good Lord for $1,800 at least it's coming with sounds. Let's check it out.
Introducing the Slim 21, Haken Audio's newest and most portable continuum. The Slim 21 has all of the same features and specs as the larger continuums, but now in a 3.5-pound form factor that you can fit inside of a tote bag or large backpack. Small enough to fit into any
So everybody doing these days that they want to be throwing their friggin' synthesizers in a tote bag or a book bag and heading off somewhere and playing it. I mean, to be honest with you, when I'm going out and venturing off into the wild world, I'm not thinking about playing synthesizers, but I get it, man. You want to sit down somewhere, whip out your MPC sample, whip out this Haken, sit on a park bench, noodle around. That's cool. That's cool, man. But I don't know, $1,800 to do that? That's rough.
live or production set.
But it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's absolutely amazing. I ain't getting pulled into the darkness, okay? I gotta really, you know, come on now, I'm going back in time, baby. No more darkness, no more dark samurais emerging. I'll never get it pulled out of me again. Jumpstar was not right.
With the full expressive capabilities and unlimited octave range of the larger continuums.
What the hell is a tote bag, too? It must be a British term. What's a tote bag?
For more information, go to hakenaudio.com.
That's it. Okay. For more information, go to hakenaudio.com. $1,800. I think it's cool, man. To be honest with you, I think it's cool. The big one is nuclear. Let's see if there's any more videos. Let's go to haken.com and see what's going on. Hold on. Let's check it out. See what they got going on over here. Haken Continuum fingerboard. All right, let's check this out for a minute because this is interesting. We got this cat. I've seen him a few times.
Hi, my name is Josh Madoff. I'm a composer for film and television, and today it is my great honor to introduce to you one of the most incredible instruments I've ever touched, the MPE controller, synthesizer, and audio
Hi, I'm Synth Samurai. I just play a musician on TV and I'm a king of glaze.
processor known as the Haken Continuum.
Sensitivity.
Pitch is by several orders of magnitude the most accurate sense that human beings have. When a violinist plays a note, it always starts slightly out of tune, but a skilled player can slide into the correct pitch in a split second. That split-second correction is one of the main reasons that acoustic instruments sound so soulful and alive. Now, in the world of electronic instruments, the continuum is uniquely sensitive to not just pitch, but also pressure and finger position. It tracks each of your fingers with microscopic accuracy by using up to 12 finely tuned Hall effect sensors per finger. Each Hall effect sensor is sampled by a 14-bit AD converter. Now, 14-bit.
Now listen, I know what you guys are thinking out there. I know what you're thinking. You're like, this is what, $9,000? How much is this thing? Hold on. How much is the big one? The big one is, all right, sorry. $7,700. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. This is $7,700. Why in the world would you want this? Because you do not have the ability to buy a violin and learn it. You don't have the ability to buy a sitar and learn it. You don't have the time or the ability to get any other instruments than what you have at your disposal now, okay? You're either too old, you're too lazy, or you're too stupid. So, the beauty of this here controller is it allows you to bypass your laziness, bypass your stupidity, and bypass your age. This controller allows you to take every sound and instrument known to man and put it right at your fingertips, so you can then become your own orchestra. That's why this is worth $7,700. That's why.
Bits is already 64 times more accurate than a standard 8-bit controller. But a longer note on the continuum has hundreds of thousands of Hall effect samples, making it exponentially more sensitive. It is so sensitive that just like on a violin, it is physically impossible to touch the playing surface of the continuum the same way twice. Okay, so the continuum might be the most sensitive and accurate electronic instrument ever made. Why does this matter? Because it makes it possible to do this.
Exactly.
The preset you're hearing is as basic as it gets. It's just a sine wave where left to right controls pitch and pressure controls volume. But thanks to the extreme sensitivity of the continuum, a whole world of expression, dynamics, and emotion is possible.
In a community full of extreme sensitivity, this is the kind of instrument you want. You want an instrument that exemplifies the actual vibe in the synth community, extreme sensitivity. So if you can take that vibe of extreme sensitivity and channel it through an instrument with equally extreme sensitivity, now we're talking.
Big retailers just banned our lighter, and honestly, we're not surprised, because we didn't build this thing to sit on a shelf next to Bix. You see, nearly every lighter still runs on butane gas. Same fuel, same problems for decades. And the moment the wind picks up or it starts raining,
it goes out.
They die on you.
I don't need that.
The flame flickers out and you're stuck. So we asked ourselves, what if we built a lighter that literally cannot be blown out?
That's what I've been looking for.
That's exactly what we built with Lux Blaze. Instead of butane, we use Tesla coil technology. Okay. It creates a plasma arc that burns at 1,800 degrees. No gas, no fluid, no weak spark. Just pure heat, and it cuts right through wind, rain, and freezing cold. And what makes it work so well comes down to three things. One, it's complete.
Sold. Getting one. Hold on. I gotta open up that link. Oh, it disappeared. Damn it.
Here's another very basic preset where left to right is controlling pitch. And now, in addition to volume, pressure is also controlling brightness. So as I press, the note both gets louder and brighter. And what I play with one note has no effect on the others.
Ooh, polyphonic. After touch, polyphonic MPE. Or MPE is the upper echelon of polyphonic aftertouch, because it's gorgeous. Let's move on. What else we got here? Touch area. Let's hear some sounds, baby. Here we go. Make your own sound. I want to hear some analog sounds.
But with the recent firmware, they added the 10H distortion, which does a very good job of emulating the types of harmonic distortion you get when overdriving an amp in an analog synthesizer. Here's a new preset from Ed Egan called Diode Pad that capitalizes on the 10H distortion and a few other things to get a very analog synth sound. And I thought it would be fun to see if I could match, tone for tone, the holy grail of analog synths, the Yamaha CS80. So here's the Deckard's Dream, which is a modern clone of the Yamaha CS80. Now I'm going to do my best to match the envelopes, because remember,
oh, all fun when Deckard clones something. Everybody loves it. When old Uli clones something, it's all friggin', But old Deckard clones the CS80, no big deal.
On the Continuum, my fingers are the envelope. Another thing worth noting is that the signal from the Continuum is stereo and the Deckard's Dream is mono.
All right,
and I'm still pretty blown away. One of the reasons people might misunderstand.
That sound identical. So how much is the Deckard's Dream? That sound identical. That sound identical. Absolutely identical. Let's hear this one.
MIDI to CV converters ever made. When you combine that with the incredible sensitivity of the Continuum, the results can really trick your ears into thinking you're not actually listening to an analog synthesizer. Instead, it starts to sound more like an acoustic instrument.
In the darkness, the Lord bestowed upon him the Haken, an MPE controller made by the gods. In the right hands, this can make you a star. This can make you become everything you've ever wanted. Through the sands of the hourglass, these are the days of our lives.
So that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. See, I'd like it just for that sound. To be honest with you, I like it just for that sound. All right, that's enough of the Haken. Let's move on. All right, next up on the list of the synth news for today, doing a little perusal, we got the Akai MPC Sample Review Firmware Update 1.3.0 released. Could Akai's tiny new sampler be all the MPC you really need? From Lassie Ellers over at gearnews.com. Now, it's only been a couple weeks since Akai made headlines with this beautiful little compact Nintendo-looking teenage engineering riff-off type of box. With the compact, affordable MPC sample, the newly released 1.3 blah, blah, blah. Akai sample, this is what we get. We got the sample firmware update. We got the sample review back to the roots. Let's go down. They announced this 3 weeks ago, quickly broke the internet. As my colleague Rob put it, few devices are met with so much excitement upon release, and few are subject of so many heated discussions. How could the synth world go so wild over such a small, affordable box of magical dreams? You can find out more about blah, blah, blah. If you're among those who already got their hands on this thing, you just got yourself a firmware update. In addition to a couple of bugs, that we had the beta testers test, which are you who bought it. The update fixes an important issue that some users and reviewers complained about. Not everyone loved the fact that Akai opted for standard pots instead of endless encoders. How dare they? How dare they just give you those standard pots that when you turn them, they just stop. They wanted endless encoders. Boss, they give it to you for $400. Man. People complain about everything. It's wild. Okay, so what they do about it? Encoders for the rotary knobs, especially there's no way to change the knob behavior. Firmware 1.3, you now have 3 knob takeover modes to choose from. Pickup. When you turn a knob, the parameter does not change until the knob position matches its value. This was the only option until now. That's a cool option. Maybe a lot of other synth companies can do that, because there's nothing more annoying than when you turn a knob and you're doing something and it goes like wonked. So I like this. Pickup. You turn the knob until it hits where you start, and then you go back. That's cool. I'm into it. Akai, we like it. Scale. Parameters move in the same direction as the hardware control at the scaled rate until the position matches the value. I don't even know what that really means. So I think it's good. Parameters move in the same direction as the hardware control at a scaled rate until the position matches the value. Okay, I dig it. Don't know what it means, but it sounds cool. Instant. As soon as you turn a knob, the value jumps to the position. Okay, so they're giving us 3 knobs. So one where you kind of like get you there. One where it doesn't go till you hit the point. And the other one where it, old school style, snaps in. I think that's cool. That's a very good firmware update. And I think that is absolutely huge. What's up, Snow Beast? Hit the like button. Yeah. Come on, man. All you got to do is like the video. Is that a big deal? Just hit the like. Just hit subscribe. Even if you just popped in here for a second, hit the sub button. You know that I'm racing all these cats out there. I'm on the sub hunt, baby. I'm trying to climb up. I'm trying to hit 10K, okay? I'm at like 57 now. I only got 300 more to go to get to 6, and then I only got 4,000 more to go to get to 10. Easy peasy, buddy. End of the year, organically, you know, blood, sweat, and tears, I'll hit 10K at some point. You know it, I know it, they know it. And that's why I'm the most feared man in the synth community. Because I got no master. I'm called Synth Samurai, but I'm in fact a Ronin, okay? I'm a man with no master. Period. Okay? The only master I got is Father Time. And he's always on my ass. All right, so let's see what else we got. Furthermore, the update introduces a normalized sample function that can be accessed by holding Shift in the sample trim screen. This allows you to quickly normalize samples of the blah, 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 blah. Did we check this out? I got to tell you. Hey, let me go over to the Titantron. I got to tell you, man, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I'm an old school Nintendo guy. I love the Nintendo looks. One of the biggest regrets I had is when I did own the MPC, it wasn't that beautiful Nintendo gray. Noir, you know what I'm talking about, okay? You know what I'm talking about, Noir. Drop a thug tier in the chat if you hear me, okay? This was beautiful. The fact that Noir got stuck with a red MPC, God bless him. The fact that I got stuck and haunted by that thing, and all I wanted was the gray one, and no one would give me a decent price on. But this is cool because you got a little pad to rest your wrist on, stop that carpal tunnel, right? So we don't get no insurance claims. We got the pads, we got the buns, we got these triple encoders up top that are now pretty much, you might as well say they're endless. Let's get a little sample. I hope it's not that dude I saw yesterday, is it? Is that the only friggin' video we can see? Come on, you gotta have another one loaded up, boys. Let's see it. All right, let's check it out. 4 minutes. From Limbic Bits, one of the great. Shout out to Limbic Bits, man. Limbic Bits hit me up with a wicked drum sample pack for the Korg drum log, and he's got one of the coolest channels on the internet. Absolutely epic. So let's check out Limbic Bits' little sample techno performance on this thing. Echo might buy it tonight. That techno delay. Cool, man. So that's a little techno beat. That's what you can do with it. You can blow into these record stores, lay it down on the thing, plug it into one of these vinyls and chop up some samples, and you never even had to buy a record. Okay? That's the broke boy style. You just blow in there with your friggin' MPC sample, plug it in, grab a record, sample everything you need, leave, and not buy nothing. That's the broke boy style right there. All right, let's see what else we got here. It looks cool. I gotta say, I'm not mad at it. I'm not pumped about it. I'm not an MPC guy. I have no love for MPC whatsoever, and I got no problem with them because I think they make cool products, and I know Apollo uses it, Tactical MIDI uses it, who else uses it? A few other people use it, and they make amazing music. So let's see what Mac is saying. Andy Mac. Let's get into it.
Transfer. When it comes to sound, MPC Sample features over 1,600 samples and over 100 professionally created kits that's going to give you instant inspiration, covering multiple genres with everything from lo-fi, hip-hop to electronic production. At the heart of MPC Sample are the 16 iconic pressure and velocity sensitive pads with RGB feedback. Simply hit the pads and start creating your ideas.
Let's see what you got, Andy, baby.
You also have up to 8 pad banks, which means that you can load up to 100.
Shout out to Banana Rodder, finger musician. Banana, you should grab this, dude.
128 samples across the pads. Next to the pads, we have our legacy fader. This allows us to quickly adjust the sound of our samples per pad. I simply...
Yeah, Fisk, I don't know, man. Those hands, listen, if hands are a window into your health, you never know.
We hit a pad, and I can change the level instantly. If we hold down Shift and hit fader, we now have access to different parameters that we can assign to the fader. Here we have everything from volume, pan, tuning, to our filters and our attack. And we can also change the entire volume of the kit using the fader. Next to this, we have our classic note repeat, where we can hold down a pad and it will follow the time division. MPC Sample.
I think this smokes the teenage engineering thing. I think it smokes it. It's definitely cooler. It's got a little bit of a cheesier look. I don't know. Hold on a second. It's got a little bit of a cheesier look to it. Let's see. We got this here. Let's do a little comparison look, right? Here's what the teenage engineering one looks like. So that's this one, right? So they copied the fader. They pretty much copied the pads, kind of, right? The buttons. I mean, they kind of copied it. Speaker, right? So they ripped it off, and they're smart because this is a very smart product. And I got suckered into buying this. You know, they hoodwinked me because this thing is junk. Okay? Total junk. It's okay, but man, $400. Man, I screwed up on that one. I made some big mistakes in my synth buying career. And this is one of the big mistakes. All I should do with this is an ASMR video on OnlyFans. Do you like the sound of that? Do you like the sound of that? Anyway, yeah, junk. Total junk, total waste of money. Worth about $150 max. Maximum. All right. Let's see what else we got. This is what I'm excited about right here. I thought this was cool. This is an Andrew Wang project. The Ghost Endorphins, Andrew Wang. And this thing here, 30% off with a new firmware update. If I were you guys, I'd go buy this immediately. I wouldn't even think about it or wait for me to get through this review because they'll probably be sold out. I'd go buy this immediately. Look at this. What do we got in the update? Multi-effects pedal 30% off, firmware update. Have you heard this thing? Ghost pedal now, if you pair it with your TB3, you're going to love it because Endorphins tweaked up the distortion algo to make that pedal play even better with the classic bass lines. That's not all it does. Reverb, shimmer, reverse, everything. Let's check it out with a TB3. I am being positive. That is a cool pedal. We got another demo of this beauty down here somewhere. How it's pronounced? How's it friggin' pronounced? Andrew Huang? Andrew Huang, that's what I said. So just say it's pronounced. Don't recommend this channel again. Come on, man. Don't wipe that sensitive sauce off your face. Wasn't that what we were just talking about? Come on, man. Don't leave my channel already. You just got here. Please don't go. Please don't go. Don't go. Don't walk away. What's that song? Please don't go. Hold on. I got to get this on sample. Please. This is for all the people who just showed up here and got offended by a word. Probably get copyright struck, but who cares?
Base 44 super agents. The next
Who
thing you
cares?
can't live without. No
Please
setup.
don't go.
Just say hello.
This is it.
Every
I love you. Just a cover song. Yeah. Don't walk away. Please don't go. You just got to my channel. Please don't go. Don't walk away. I got so much interesting content. Don't let a racial slur turn you away. It's 2026, don't go. 26, don't go. You just got here. Don't leave my channel. All right, I gotta get that sample. All right, let's finish this up, and then I gotta hit the sack. All right, getting intense. So like I said, this is 30% off. This is Andrew Huang's pedal. It's absolutely fantastic. I think it's crazy. I think everybody should go buy it. I don't know if it's his pedal, but he partnered up with them, brand deal or something. It's gorgeous. It's white. It's called Ghost. It's by Endorphins, home at Evil Pet. Why wouldn't you go buy this thing? $338, easy peasy. Or you get the Golden Master for $340. Why the hell is that more expensive? What's the Golden Master? The Golden Master is a multi-band compressor EQ. All right, we don't need that. We're just looking for this baby. The big, bad, dirty monster. The Ghost. Okay? So that's the news for tonight. You guys take it easy. It sounds, man, it is what it is. Just go buy something. Stop being so broke, man. You can't take your money with you when you die, so you might as well spend it now. All right? So, hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. That's it and that's all. And these boys will take you out. Please don't go. Don't go. I'm begging you to stay. If you leave my channel, it'll change my life. I've had one dream come got here. You don't even know me yet. Please don't go.